Good morning, everybody. Wow, I feel like a tenured professor at a prestigious college at this point, which, I have been and I understand the word profess and tenure. But here's why. I was looking up um, this term, social distancing, and I'm probably gonna do this with my face for a little bit. I'm gonna touch my face because I'm here on my own. No one's near me, so I could touch my face. Oh, I could do like the Three Stooges, like whatever the fuck they do. I don't know. I haven't watched that show in a while. I'm not that old. Come on. But I'm just doing this because I just woke up. But I had this dream. I feel like Martin Luther King. I did have a dream, uh, and it was I don't know. It just turned into social distancing, and I want to discuss that and how ridiculous that is. Uh, Social distancing is so ridiculous for a bunch of reasons. Let's see right now. This is a normalized version of what I look like. You got to invert things. So that way you can get some of my humor. Even though there's no humor here, I'm not going to use any jokes in this early hour. Why? Because I'm not funny before I have my coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee, so you're not going to understand what I'm saying. Mm. So we're gonna discuss social distancing, and this dude Trevor Noah. He's a Comedy Central guy, and he talked about social distancing, but yeah, he's on social media. So I think we need to. I'm gonna do my best Noam Chomsky impression, and really get. Yesterday I said I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to. We're gonna get into syntax, semantics, and a bunch of like extra stuff because it's like extra read all about this kind of corny dumb ass shit that people that are controlled and manipulated by the media that stand by and continue the assault on humans intellect. We're gonna get into that in a second, but I wanted to read this thing that I just found, and I think it's so amazing. It's so the title of the thing, and I haven't read it yet, and I think it sounds so awesome. It says this is the Washington Post. Okay, I know this took a lot. What was the lead in time here? 3 minutes. It took me 3 minutes to get to this. Why? Because most people don't listen to about 5 minutes, anyways. But what's up, Musicians for Truth? Here's the title of the post, and I'm really excited about this post. This is if I may say, fucking amazing. I don't know if you remember that song that NASA did. It's so amazing that you believe that you live on a spinning ball flying through space. That's not how they did it, but check that song out. Look up. It's so amazing. But this is what's amazing is there's a post, Washington Post. It says why outbreaks like the coronavirus spread exponentially. Okay, that's now ridiculous. Why outbreaks like coronavirus spread exponentially. That's a really ridiculous statement. And how to quote flatten the curve. Flatten the curve. Everybody here is probably certainly aware that flattening the curve, and the reason they put that in quotes, I don't know yet because I haven't read it, but flatten the curve is literally a very it's a very flat Earth statement, meaning meaning there isn't a curve because you can't find one because water finds its own level. Blah blah blah. All the flat Earth stuff, and I think it's so amazing. I can't hit any of it. I don't sing. Let's see what it says though, and then we'll get into social um, whatever they said there. They don't want you to socialize. Let's see if there's anything good. This is a so-called exponential curve. Experts have worried. Blah blah blah. This is not math. This is math, not prophecy. Oh, they're telling you dog shit right now. Oh, I can see what they're doing. See, I can read three words slowed. Public health professionals say if people practice, quote, social distancing, unquote, by avoiding public spaces and generally limiting their movement. So if you don't, it just literally says right there. Hold on, I'm gonna read this again. This is math, not prophecy. The spread can be slowed, public health professionals say, if people practice, quote, social distancing by avoiding public spaces and generally limiting their movement. Okay, here. Not gonna move. If I don't move, I'm a statue and you'll not be virus by me. Wait, I'm moving around. Talk like a, I'm gonna do my best impression of not, what? They're not even, they don't even know how to use language correctly. I know they're not very smart because they went to Harvard, and they think they spend a lot of money on their education, and they're just stupid. Oh wait, no, wait, still without any measures to slow it down. Still without any measures to slow it down. Okay, so but I think they mean COVID-19. What does that even mean? That even Here's the dilemma. They don't even know what COVID-19 is or means, but they're using it to describe. So I'm gonna use syntax and semantics to dissect and give this person a big fat D, a big fat D. If anybody gets the joke there, that's a free one. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I would, because I don't. Is this a dude or a chick? I don't really know. Let's see. Let's see. Still, without any measures to slow it down, COVID-19 will continue to spread exponentially for months. Well, that's good. From now on, I'm changing my name to um, COVID 360. That means my knowledge will spread exponentially for years. How's that? It is instructive. Hold on. To understand why it is instructive to simulate the spread of a fake disease through a population. Can I read this again? Can I read this again for y'all? Because I, ooh, I think this person might know something, and people are not reading it properly. I think they might be. They either know something or they just suck at writing. Still, without any measure to slow it down, COVID-19 will continue to spread exponentially for months. To understand why, it is instructive to simulate the spread of a fake disease through a population. Did you just hear what I just? This is written by the Washington Times. I'm going to read this one more time. So, in case you guys missed out on what I just said there, that there's two key, and third, even though I said two words, and it was one word. I'm going to tell you a third time. Still, without any measure, I don't think they know what exponentially means, but that's fine. To understand why, it is instructive. It is instructive. Instructive is a very hilarious word in this article. To simulate. Oh shit! Instructive to simulate. They said simulate. Simulate. Okay, that's important. But I want to read this sentence over and over again. I think for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to keep reading this sentence so you guys can understand what is being fucking done. To understand why it is instructive to simulate the spread of to understand why it is instructive to simulate the spread of a fake disease through a population. We will call it our fake disease stimulus. It spreads even more easily than COVID-19. Whenever a healthy person comes into contact with a sick person, the healthy person becomes sick too. That's not true. No, it's not true. If your immune system works properly, you do not become sick. It doesn't work that way. If everyone that was healthy became sick whenever they came in contact, see this. Okay, see, I want to just say this. Whoever wrote that sentence, I would give them a big fat D. No, actually, I wouldn't. I'd fail them out of my fucking class if anyone wrote this sentence and thought they could get away with it. We'll call our fake disease stimulus. Okay, it's a fake disease. Okay, so fake. It spreads more easily. Yeah, it spreads more easily because it's a fake disease. You fucking cunt. I can say cunt. Yes, you're a cunt. We will call our fake disease stimulus fake disease stimulus. Look at this dumb shit, and they're not understanding any of these words. They're just noticing a few patterned iambic pentameters and keywords, but they're not looking at the more general spread of dissimilar, diseased, nonsensical, non sequitur information. Here, we will call our fake disease stimulation. This is it. Just says it says word for word. I can show it to you. You can just look up the article. This is the Washington Post. We will call our fake disease stimulitis. Is that what it says? Simulitis? It says simulitis. I couldn't even read it. I couldn't even read it because it's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb that I wanna like I can. Have you ever watched a video of someone playing like a video game, right? This kid playing a video game, and he's mad. He's mad because he just lost the video game, and he punches his TV. So he's got like, so it's always this like well-to-do silver spoon white kid that has a TV. I mean, there's sometimes you can watch some poor folk punch a TV that they probably, I don't know why they're so mad, but normally it's a well-to-do white kid, and he's playing Call of Duty. I said duty. And after he loses the game, he breaks the TV, and someone's videotaping because it's so hilarious. This is what I want to do right now. I want to break this because this entire article is really frustrating me because of how awful it is written. I mean, it's awfully written. Is it awfully? No, it's not awfully written. It's a piece of shit, is what I'm saying. We call here. I'm gonna try this again. We will call our fake disease simulitis. Still, without any measure to slow it down, COVID-19 will continue to spread exponentially for months. To understand why, it is instructive to simulate the spread of a fake disease through a population. Professional reporter. So, if they are good at language, and if they are maybe good at spelling or playing with magic, that right there sentence gave everything away, or they just suck at writing, or somebody edited this. And then we'll go on and say, we will call our fake disease simulitis. It spreads even more easily than COVID-19. Whenever a healthy person comes in contact with a sick person, the healthy person becomes sick too. No, no, I'm gonna go ahead and just shit all over that. If a healthy person became sick when they come in contact with a sick person, what would happen? What would happen is we wouldn't be here today. You filthy shit stains of individuals. You realize you've come in contact with sick people every day of your fucking life. You have to listen to the media every day. There's a bunch of sick fucks, and then you have to go and listen to people talk nonsense in the street, and then people coughing all over you, and people that are just that they ate all the wrong food, and they have the wrong relationships. They don't get outside in the sunshine. All of this nonsense, right? You come in contact with sick people every day, but yet you're not sick. You're not sick. Why? Because you have a healthy immune system, and your immune system is based upon what? Well, a bunch of things, but we're not going to go that far into it right now. But this article is so, oh fuck. Hold on, let me. Mm, mm, mm. See, I'm a very healthy fuck. As Kanye West said, as Kanye West said, I'm healthy. Wait, when he said I'm a healthy fuck, all I want is a healthy relationship with the sexual part. Wait, how do you say it? I don't remember how the song went, but you should look into that. It's a very funny one. I'm not really good at jokes here, but I am good at reading articles because I do. I don't think most people are good at. I think they're good at taking letters and putting them together and making sounds, but I don't think they know at all what the fuck they're talking about. It spreads. We will call our fake disease simulitis. So they just already told you it's an instructive simulation of a fake disease through a population. They said that in the fucking Washington Post. We will call our fake disease simulitis. It spreads more evenly than a healthy person, a sick person, a healthy person is sick. Ugh. Holy shit. In a poppy here, I'm gonna keep going with this. This is written. I'm not joking with you. In a population of just 5 people, okay, there is no population of 5 people, you jackass. It did not take long for everyone to catch simulitis. What is this person? Unless this is a joke and they're being humorous, and they did take my 101 lecture on humor is the best medicine. If they did, I'm happy with it, and I do like it because the origination of this video was the fact that it said flattening. I think this is the one that said flattening the curve. So maybe this person gets it. I can never tell because usually people that are part of the media are engaging in this disgusting social engineering of making people scared. And if they're doing that, fuck that person. And if they're using humor, which I hope they are. In real life, it says in real life, of course, people eventually recover. A recovered person can neither transmit simulitis to a healthy person nor become sick again after coming in contact with a sick person. Well, that's not true either. They're using a recovered person. What does that even mean? Do I have to the word person and recovered? It literally into the language into the part what is the word Parthenon? The Parthenogenesis. I'm just gonna start making words up now too. Uh, well, Parthenogenesis is not that's not a made up word. It might be. I don't know. It says in real life, of course, people eventually recover. A recovered person, and they put that in purple letters. So a recovered person. No, the word person and the word recovered has never in the litany in the entire. Um, I'm speaking very much American. A little more so, I'm speaking the words of English and using the alpha beta system of what's used in many languages, but mostly here for today's purposes, we're speaking English. I'm gonna try to get through this entire article if I can. It's gonna take me we're a few minutes in here, but in real life, of course. So this person went through using the word simulitis, healthy person, sick person, giving two horribly wrong examples that people are just gonna parrot, which I think is the problem here. This is why I think this person's actually retarded, but maybe maybe is just being funny that knows that this is bullshit. In a population of just 5, which is not possible, it did not take long for everyone to catch simulitis. Okay, well, all right, well go play fucking video games then, bro. In real life, of course, people will eventually recover. I don't know what that has to do with everyone catching his term simulitis. A recovered person, and I'm putting very big air quotes about recovered person, is ridiculous. Can nor become sick again after coming into contact with a sick person. Well, I think this dude is using he played what's that game where you build things with boxes and shit? I think that's why he's writing in fifth person. A simulitis of a recovered person. And a sick person can never come in, a sick person never can. Let's see what happens when simulitis spreads in a town of 200 people. Oh my gosh. See, this is why people can't ever have. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, hold on. Let me get to the funny part. Hey guys, you want to hear this funny part? In a country like the United States with a population of 330, hold on, 330 million. This is what it says. 300. Okay, so do you all get the code for when someone's lying? It's 33. It says in the United States with a population of 330 million. 330. 330. You have to eliminate the zero. This is part of the code. 330 million people? No, there's not 330 million people in the fucking United States. Oh, fuck. See, if I do this, should I have to close one of my eyes because I should just go back to sleep because no one's understanding this fucking fuckery. When it comes to the real COVID-19, we prefer to slow the spread of the virus. Wait, hold on. Here, listen to this language again. When it comes to the real COVID-19, we would prefer to slow the spread. Okay, who is he talking about? We would prefer to slow the spread. We would. What does that mean? So he or she, whoever's writing this on here, it's right there in white and black on the newspaper. You can look it up yourself, Washington Post. When it comes to the real, even though COVID-19 isn't real, I mean it's real, it's a word, so I guess that's right. It's a decent sentence. And then comma, we would prefer to slow the spread. Oh Christ. You know what? Muhammad, Christ, Buddha, Krishna. Um, I'm gonna start to call on demons. I'm gonna start to call on demons in a second. Fuck all the angels and gods, because I'm gonna start calling demons, and then we're gonna have a real war out here because these people they need to meet all of the demons, like real ones. I'm gonna start to call ones you don't even know the names of. Might have to call the Mayans and Abaddon out of fucking relaxing. I don't need to do that right now, and that's just the beginning. When it comes to the real COVID-19, this is what it says again. We would prefer to slow the spread of the virus. To slow the stimulitis, let's try to create a forced quarantine. So my hopes is that when people read this, they're reading it with as much conjecture of humor that out this knows how dog shit this is. And they're being funny, but they're getting paid. And so they're getting paid to be funny, and they're being so hilarious with the way they're writing, but some people believe what they're writing, which is the dilemma. Like if you were to go to the beginning of this video, you should be able to tell that I'm a fucking idiot. There, I'll burp for you. How's that? If someone burps during talking, they don't know what they're saying. Except for you guys know better. I'm just. Let's go into social distancing and what that means. Should I go backwards and talk about that? So this dude, I'm not even gonna read it. I already can. It's so funny. This dude, social. What does social mean? Okay, social media. So should you social media distance yourself from people? Social media. What's social mean? What does social mean? Go Google it. Put it into your web browser. You're not using Google. Distance yourself from society. Oh fuck. And it see the funniest thing to me about this whole thing is I don't mind being an introvert and hanging out at the house. I do it plenty. It's just not giving everybody else the option of going out in the public. So once in a while you can have interaction with your fellow human beings. And people are so. Let me see what's going on outside. Is anything happening outside? Let me see. Oh yeah, shit's happening. There's a whole world out there. And don't worry, I'll be outside soon. So if you guys want to, feel free to visit, and we'll have a whole social gathering. Only of 249 people, though. I need to let that be very clear. It has been instructed because if we have 250 people or more hang out anywhere in one group, then the mayor and of New Orleans, the mayor, which mayor is it? How do you spell that? Is that have to do with horses, or does that have to do with is it MaH? Wait, how do you spell that? Because there's three or four different type of mayors. Is it a Maher? Well, I don't know. There's lots of ways to spell this. So the mayor suggested that she's very upset and disappointed that people would have a gathering of more than 249 people, and it's a public health outcry that 250 people or more would come together in a group. Can't have that. unless it's the 250 plus people that voted for, like they could all come and push the same button. So if tomorrow I could vote, I would go like this. But I probably would go, who should I vote for? Oh wait, don't touch my beard. But I would walk up, and with my dirty fingers, because I probably wipe my ass. Oh, except I have 500 pounds of toilet paper because I went to the store and bought all of it, so nobody else could have any. Oh wait, so my hands aren't dirty. Did I wash them 65 times with Perel today? Okay, let me just try to let me settle down. I'm gonna go and vote tomorrow. I'm gonna push a button, and then I'm gonna leave. Now there's no bacteria on my fingers. And then you are going to go and vote. Which button are you going to push? And then everyone after me, all 10,000 people. That's more than 250. That's more than 250 are going to push one of those buttons. And let's say there's a Democrat and Republican. So I'm going to say there's about 5,000 people either way. That is way more than 250 people with the same bacteria. Whoa, the bacteria. Well, the bacteria is the fact that people even fucking push a button to vote for these idiots. That they don't have any common sense whatsoever. That they just lie to people every fucking day by reading some script off of. Well, look at this. There's good. Don't touch your face and don't wipe your butt. What the fuck are these people talking about? It's if you're not angry, you're not paying attention. Luckily, I already knew that years ago, so I'm well beyond angry. I'm not angry anymore. I'm well beyond that. It's something way different than anger. I don't get angry, I don't get even. I just don't play the game. I'm just trying to instruct people and how to use your mind to understand what the fuck these people are talking about. What are they talking about? Let me scroll through here. Am I allowed to touch my own fucking phone? Can I touch my own phone? Am I allowed to do that? Oh man, I mean, ugh. Sanitizer for truth because people need lots of hand sanitizer and moisturizer these days. This is what I'm gathering by people whenever I walk into the grocery store. I can't find any hand sanitizer or moisturizer before I jack off and after I've masturbated to full on completion onto my TV because nobody wants to interact with another human until it is so filled with cum that we can't even see through it because it's this thick layer of film that we can't see. So we have to go and chisel off the semen that is dripped all over and dried up on our TVs. That's and maybe the kind of person that jack off while staring at pornography on your phone. I don't know what kind of person you are. But I poop, and I have not gotten any urine humor yet, but we'll get there. Sorry, I just got through the world. It's kind of like it's why you should definitely have intercourse with a chick that wears a Christian cross on her neck because she's gonna be a dirty, dirty, nasty, scummy bitch. She's trying to display how I love Jesus. Nah, nah, and the bitches is nasty, yo. Or maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe that's what's being said. Maybe this whole thing is about why you should never have sex with a chick that claims that she's Christian because they'll you could get a ham hock, you could get bacon, and you could reach around and grab a hot bacon off the stove and jam it into her mouth while you're giving her anal recourse. That's how much they love Christ because he said right in the Bible you should eat a lot of pork and have anal sex. And everybody knows the anal sex part because chicks that used to never want to have sex, they would definitely give you head and take it in the butt in the pooper. I think they call it the pooper these days. But they would not have vaginal sex with you because then she wouldn't be a virgin and wouldn't get into the house of heaven where Jesus was waiting with 20 double dong dildos for um, her butt, because one's gonna probably go in her butt because now it's been wide opened up, um, and hopefully she got it bleached and knows how to. I don't know if she started with a finger in the butthole or like the whole wiener situation, and then the vaginal thing. Jesus. See, Jesus wanted all of the. See, a lot of people were questioning whether or not they should become part of that Muslim religion. So men usually become Muslim, right? Women don't really want to be kind of like, oh, I'm Muslim, and men are like, well, I will have all of my 72 virgins when I come to the gates of Muhammad. And but chicks they want to be Christian, because if they keep their vagina clean, as soon as they get to heaven, they'll find Jesus. And the funny thing about Jesus is, if I put my hair down and I don't even intercourse, but I don't do that. I mean, I'm just saying. Jesus Christ. Adjust my settings here, so if you guys are actually available for humoritis, you guys want humoritis? I don't know how many people know that I'm kidding here. I jest. So who else is there? Musicians, you don't agree that it's a group of old men putting it into events as a source code? I don't know what you mean by source code. We'll dig into that in a second. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't see that, unless you believe that everything is the full on. It's digital anarchy. It's this whole. Uh, but God told me to burp, or was that written into the primary matrix code? That's a tough one, man. I'll do that another time. I'm not gonna do that today. Thank you, Corinne. Demons are friendly and safe, by the way. This is correct. Musicians for truth. I'm gonna read that. Elvis lives in the fart of men. That's what he just said. Musicians for truth said Elvis lives in the farts of men. If you want to go reread that, you can. What's up, Divine Hazel? Musicians, you fight for the future generations, so they don't know. Yeah, I fully understand what you mean. If I were to come back into this world, if I were to recreate myself or have a child, I would never, 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 never allow it to um, be subject to the abuses that I've taken. Never, not at all. I would, to every last breath in me, I would. I mean, like people like you ain't into murder. You ain't into Mordor. You wouldn't kill somebody to make sure that your children survived. You wouldn't take care of your animal. You know. Yeah, I doubt that. You're just gonna sit there and, ooh, but you could slap the other cheek like Jesus. Jesus was talking about slapping the other cheek because he was busy getting that booty, yo. He was all up in that, smack that ass, smack that other cheek. That's what he meant by turn the other cheek. He said, "Bitch, turn that other cheek. Let me smack that ass." That's what he was saying. That's for the initiated, not the uninitiated. That might go a little too far for some people because he was in the booty play. uh, Corinne, hand sanitizer makes the fucking immune system weaker. This is correct. Exactly. Exactly. Schizophrenic epidemic. Yeah. Exactly. It's funny because like if some people were just to watch the beginning of this, they'd be like, that dude's out of his fuck. It's for play and for show to like to just let people know to settle the fuck down. It's not that big a deal. Like these idiots have been doing this for a long time, and I don't know other than just to like point at them and laugh and call them idiots to their faces. Like, what are they going to do? Because they're all idiotic. They're insane. They've lost touch with reality and their fellow human beings, and they want you to be like them, which means they're so isolated from each other that they have social distancing problems. Nobody wants to interact with people, like people that are of high order, right? Let's use this idea. When I say high order, I mean um, people that are very famous. Put any label you want on that. If you, they don't want to interact with other human, they want to. No, they don't want to. They thought they'd become famous and interact with the more and more famous. They had to distance themselves from public, and then because humans are social creatures, they lost their humanity, and they're trying to find it back, but most of them can't. So what they have to do is suggest to everyone else that they subject themselves. You do what everybody that's famous has done. You keep a distance from the population. That's bullshit. Fuck that. If you can't walk through the streets and you need to be like the Pope in a giant glass fucking test tube, a giant jar of his own farts, like that's retarded. Then you've made the wrong move. If you can't just walk down the street in public and be like, "Oh, what up, people?" Then you fucked up. And that's what they're expecting you to do. Corinne, you said the Muslim people tell you to cover themselves up. Did you tell them to eat your butthole? Like, if I was at a beach with somebody and somebody like cover up, I'd be like, go ahead and lick her butthole right now, you dirty, dirty, filthy wench. That's just what I would say. How dare you? Hey, musicians. No, I just, you know how I talk, man. I wasn't saying you said something. I was just going off on a tangent. What's up, Matt Maxwell? Um, yeah, I mean, musicians, what are you gonna? I mean, there's not play with it, mold it, adjust it slightly. I mean, there's some people that will break the system, but there you go, Korean. Muslim women were jealous that their Muslim men were looking at you. Yeah, because you white and pretty. But the thing is, like, it's so weird. Like, I was talking about this with my very melanated friends the other day, and we were talking about white chicks. Like, he was like, "This really beautiful white chick." I was like, "White chicks don't like me." And he's like, "What you talking about?" I was like, "No, melanated and Asian chicks love me, but white chicks don't like me." And we were talking about like the difference between like what is it? Is it about the forbidden fruit? Like why do black men love white women like the blonde hair, blue eyed white women? I was like, have those bitches, yo. I don't fuck with them because I don't fuck with me. We were just talking about that. It's a really interesting cultural thing. It's a cultural phenomenon, if you will. Um, the forbidden fruits of the chick that can take her clothes off and be confident at the beach. That's kind of it, you know. But in reality, as much as that Muslim man at the beach stares at you and would love you, he would immediately want to cover you up, like that Muslim chick that does not expose her bodily parts to people. I used to be into Latinos and black men. Oh shit. Karen, oh shit! You know what? I didn't see you getting. I didn't see that. I could see the Latino Mexican love in you. I did not see that though. That's interesting. So you How many times you been, let's just say it. How many times you been tore wide open? Like how many times you, how many times have people been all up in your packaged goods? And in the most basic white way of saying it, how many people have you had intercourse with? I would have thought it would have been a very small number, but now that the way you're talking, it sounds like you're kind of a whore. And I have nothing against whores, sluts or women that are promiscuous. I have nothing against that. It's just a it's not a label. It's just a chick that has had sex with more than one person. You're a whore. Dudes, it takes about 300 or 400 before you become labeled as such. How could you be into black men and Latinos if you've only had one? That's not possible. Yeah. Hey musicians, you prefer blondes. It could be because my first three girlfriends were all blonde, cheerleader, blonde hair, blue eyes, and one of them, you get your heart broken. But beyond that, I've just despite the I would say large number quantity of women that I've been with tend not to be blonde unless they're black. Blonde haired white chicks with blue eyes never fuck with me ever. The mass can be controlled and manipulated if they are segregated. Yeah. I hear you, and I think that's part of the game too. Because if you can't put a bunch of people together, they will never. But hey, musicians, I hear you. Like the last, you know what's funny is I really the I was saying earlier about the Christian chicks. I don't really like that's not my thing. If a chick's wearing the cross on her neck and she from like she from Alabama and the parts like I never really that's not my thing. But one time, not one time, but more than that. But one time recently, this chick that was like everything that doesn't fuck with me was really fucking with me. Like five, D cups, uh, blonde hair, blue eyes, the whole thing. Like that was interesting. But she was weird at sex. It was a really weird experience. I mean, it was good. Like some of it was really good. She like oh, I got some stories I'll tell you offline, but it was just it's just it's it's different with the way people they perceive sexuality and social how close you can become how socially I forget what the word is they use these days. We'll call it social conditioning. How close you can be to somebody. Like yeah, it was like there's some chicks that are into like public displays of PDA. Is that what they call it? Public displays of affection. Others, want to get the whole system in the back alley, and then others like they'll do the nastiest shit behind closed doors. Like there's and Christian chicks are really interesting. I've only had a few Christian chicks. They do like the bad boys though. Christian chicks tend to me to be blonde hair, blue eyes, and I think it's a joke. I think blonde hair, blue eyed chicks just put the cross around their neck and be like, "Blonde girls have the most fun." I think they kind of do that. Musicians, fair hair and fair skin. The only the, my favorite of the skin tones beyond like obviously like like black chicks is where it's at. Like I like melanin. Like it just the darker the berry, the sweeter the fruit kind of thing. But really, really white chicks with pink nipples and red hair, that shit is sexy. And I think that's because I used to date this chick. She was like 6 foot tall, red hair, full on like she was redhead, big pink areolas, and just sexy as everything. Like skinny hips, or skinny waist, big hips, fat ass. Like yeah, I was into that. But as a normal rule, it's kind of difficult to find chicks that are 6 foot tall, red haired, green or blue eyes. Like that's special. What's up, Anna Medina? Uh, oh yeah, no, I mean, hey, so Anna, I'm guessing you're Latina then. So the three chicks that have broken my heart. One is Latina. Yeah, she was super Latina. Yeah, yeah, she the only thing she could cook was like you know like tacos and huevos rancheros and a little bit of like she wasn't super Mexican, but she was Latina. You know what I mean? Like she had attitude. She had super attitude. She was sweet and very cuddly and whatever. But like if she got mad, there was nothing you could do. Like I could have done nothing wrong, but if she needed to be mad, oh, she was pissed. And then I was like, why are you mad right now? I don't what just happened here? I was like, we just bring Puerto Rico on wait, entire country? Yeah, didn't we just take Puerto Rico on as part of the United States? Aren't you? Can you slow down? I'm just. I know I look white to you right now, but I promise you I am not white. I'm not. Look it. I'm quite not white. Oh, so Anna, you're yeah. You one of them. So you just flip the switch and you crazy bitch. That's it. Do you know? Okay, let me ask you a question because I want to go into deeper psychology with people. It's not all jokes out here. I mean, it is a joke, but um, do you know when you're doing it, or do you just lose it and then? Because what I suspect is most, and I think it's most people. I think you get 5 minutes into being pissed, and then at 5 minutes into being pissed, you go, "Oh shit, I fucked up," but you have to keep going with it to cover up your ego, and you just keep going with like you got a fucking nasty attitude, huh? But you just keep going with it because you don't want to be like, oops, I'm sorry, I didn't. I'm sorry, I fucked up. Where some people they can say something and just snap and go, oh shit, I'm sorry, that was rude of me, I apologize. But you just have to keep going with it. Is that what it is? Is that the? I think that's the Mexican flavor, right? You see the red. Oh, okay, I see it now. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. The fire, the flame. Can I also ask Scorpio? Because I made the mistake. I've dated a couple black chicks that were Scorpio, white chick, and it always there's something special about Scorpios. Let me scroll through here real quick though. Uh, I was in love with a Puerto Rican for years. I'm so glad I don't have 1.3 million subscribers, and I'm glad that I'm not Puerto Rican either. I mean, I wouldn't mind being any other culture, but whatever. I'm just glad that I don't have 1.3 million people following me around. That's weird. Oh, wait, is Freak? Oh, what's up, Freak? I didn't see. Sorry, I scrolled past you, man. Oh, so Anna, you see blackout, you see the red. Okay. Damn, that's crazy, Freak. Ah, see Anna, I wasn't wrong, was I? So Leo, so you got fire and then the bitey Scorpio thing. Yeah, no shit. Oh, so you crazy as fuck. Scorpios are pretty good in the bedroom. I'm. It's so funny. The last two chicks I dated were both very melanated and both Scorpios, and very good at the relations. And the Latino chick I was talking about that was years ago. Yeah, but she was also a nut. So you got the Gemini moon. Oh, you know. Oh shit. That's why you like me. Yeah, you know I'm a Gemini, right? A Gemini sun, Gemini moon. We'd probably get along. Let me go fill my glass up. I'll be back, and we'll talk some more mess about sex, love, astrology, and poopy humor. And maybe also, what I'll be able to do here is turn on some music. What have I done here? Oh, I got another. I made a fatally amazing. Well, fatally amazing is that even? Can I even put those words together? Judgment and error. Is any of that even working? No. I just put a bunch of words together that didn't make any sense. And I bought a bottle of Fireball yesterday. I don't even drink Fireball really, but I was like, it was there. It was at the store. It was on special. It was like 19.99, and I was like, really? I was like, so I can get tequila. It's gonna cost me $30, which I love, but I already got a bottle of that. Or I can get the or that. Fireball it is. Well, I mean, I got the tequila the other day, and I just drank that with my friends. So sharing is caring. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me try something. I'll be right back. Let me try something on my TV here and see if this will work. If because you know how sometimes if you unplug something and plug it back in, it works. Maybe if I do that to the TV, it will work. Let me just try it. Well, let's find out. I don't think that's working. I don't think anything new is happening. Oh, here, over here now. Hey, there you go, guys. Corinne, what's my take on polygamy? I mean, I'm good with it. You know, like I think that it just matters on parties involved. You know what I mean? Like I think most dudes and most it depends on how good looking you are. It really depends. I think most people that could get laid, like if I had five chicks that I could have relations with, available at all times, and there was two dudes, three dudes, whatever, that could also, as long as I don't gotta see them naked, that'd be fair. You know what I'm saying? I think that most people just don't have the option of being polygamous. I think most people, I mean, everyone really does. But most people would have to lower their standards. Most people, let's talk about polygamy real quick. Hold on. Well, let's talk about polygamy in a way that no one's going to talk about it. People that are very not good looking are tend to be very polygamous because they'll take whatever they can get, and then people that are very good looking can be polygamous. But people that are in the middle, that kind of, they're a little shy and naive and polygamy doesn't work for them because they think they can only have certain sexual partners. Um, it depends. Like, are you the type of person? I'm not asking you. I'm just saying it as a general rule, and in the idea of being a polygamist. I mean, is that even a word? Be a polygamist? Um, do you fuck up or do you fuck down or do you fuck straight across the board? Like if you think out of your class, do you fuck up into the sevens and eights? Like chicks that are. Here's the thing: as a chick that is like a four good looking. I can tell you this from experience. Like, I know this because me, when I'm looking good, I'm a nine. I'll give myself that. I'm like you think. But I mean, for real, I'm probably an eight, whatever. But I've fucked from a two to a 10. I've fucked out of my league plenty of times in both directions because I'm comfortable doing it because some people need loving, man. You gotta, but some people don't have that quality that polygamy wouldn't work. Because they need to like the ownership. So if I'm with somebody that wants to be monogamous one on one, well then say so up front. And cheating is fucking awful. That's off the board. But if you're just like, hey, we're just fucking and we're just let's just we see people, then just say that up front. That's probably the greatest thing. But most people aren't comfortable or confident enough to even be in a polygamous relationship. I don't think polygamy works too well in modern society because people have a materialist, a capitalist construct. See, can I use polygamy and materialism and capitalism? Yes, I can because it is. That's how it works. People want something. They want to own it. They want to hold the fucking blanket. It's mine. I own this. And I get why that is. It's a fear of loss. It's the attitude of you just don't have enough. And what do you know? Like I've you date somebody that's like really wonderful and beautiful, and you're like, I'll never find that again. Oh man, I should have really held on to that and done the right things. But if you're just like relationships are relationships, and find it where you get it, and you kind of you experience the moment. There's something there in polygamy. It also could be like I prefer for me I prefer monogamy, but I don't think most people like monogamy because they're not intimate. Like intimacy is difficult to have with people. Intimacy and having a very direct, loving interaction, vocally, mentally, spiritually, all these things. Like, right, most people can have that. So they tend to always, I'll find a little piece of this over here, and I'll find a little bit of this over here. And so I think that while polygamy is probably the right choice for most people can't have that because they live in a capitalist construct, a mindset that says, I need this now, and it's mine, and I own it. So there's I'm gonna I just somehow showed you how that polygamy and capitalism function. Scorpio, she is words. Yes, yeah. Oh, musicians. Yeah, yeah. The last my greatest lovers ever. Hey, musicians, which sign are you? Because I'm a Gemini, so Geminis and Scorpios, we're supposed to get along, and for the most part we do. But then there's something very and you know what's funny about Scorpios? Scorpios are not fire. Scorpios are not fire. Go look it up. Here, do it right now. Scorpios are not fire. I thought they were because they sting you, right? But they're not. you have Sagittarius and then Scorpios. Sagittarius aren't Sagittarius fire and Scorpios water? Isn't that how it works? Because the Scorpio water nature puts out the Sagittarius fire. Isn't that right? I could have mixed that up, but I'm pretty sure that I always believed that Scorpios were fire and they're not. It's kind of like it to believe Aquarius is water, right? Divine Hazel. Yeah, yeah. No, no. They do bite, and but very in the most wonderful ways. And people practice polygamy in the low. Yeah, it means most people are cheaters. That's what you're saying, Sin. Yeah, most people are cheaters. Those who can do exactly. Love is the thing that gets in the way. Yeah, synchron. That's a simple way of putting it. Love gets in the way. I mean, people's perception of what love is gets in the way. It's love is the most terrible thing. Love seems to me, as far as I can tell, to be addiction and it's need and addiction. I think love and back to the capitalism. I think love is a capitalism addiction term. I mean, how many times did you write the word love with a lowercase l? You tend to write love with the uppercase L the same way you write God with a big G, and you write certain things with the large. There's some capitalism there. I love this. No, you don't. You know how many? If you go out to eat with a chick, and she's like, "Oh, I love this food. I love this. I love this." Don't fuck with that bitch, cause she's gonna break your heart. Why you love all that? Do you really love all that, or you just like it a lot? Just say you like it a lot. If you just say you like it a lot, you know where you stand. It's like if a chick's like if she's like, oh, I like that, yeah, I like that. Okay, then you know where you stand. If she's like, yeah, I love you, oh, that's gonna ruin you right there. uh, Synchron, I'm gonna rephrase that. Love can be utilitarianism. I don't know that I agree with Osho that monogamy is forced upon. I mean, I do agree with the sense that it takes a village to raise a child, and I do see the sensibility in having and eating a bunch of mushrooms and having a giant fucking orgy, and so that way you don't know who your child is. I see the sense of that. I just don't think that's necessary all the time. Mm. You know, I think there's just it's very dependent um, on people's upbringings, their sensibilities, and you know, like this is a long talk. Can we move on to something else? I think I've really um, gotten through all of the monogamy polygamy talk here. It's pretty simple. If you like it, do it. If you don't like it, don't do it. I try not to limit. Yeah, try not to limit yourself to one emotion. Yeah, the spectrum. There you go. Synchron. Nobody willing to let go of love, thinking because yeah, it's a loss of self. Certainly, yeah. And oh, the musicians for truth. It is unreasonable to aim for happiness all the time. Yes, this is the correct answer. But I mean, who would ever aim for unhappiness? Who would ever try not to be happy? You know, it's. I think maybe the better statement there is it's not unreasonable to aim for happiness. It's unreasonable to expect happiness all the time. I think you should always aim for happiness. You should always aim for it, but have the wherewithal to go. Oh, I'm not going to always be happy. You know, it's not. It's just not going to happen. It's not reasonable to expect to always be like, "Hi, well, welcome. So good to see you." It's not. That's just not going to happen. It'd be great. It'd be great if it was, but it's life doesn't work that way. So for some reason. Oh yeah, yeah. She was nasty and mean. Yeah, of course. Yes, 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 yes. I mean, they tend to be. And Synchron, Sag is fire, Scorpio is water. And I thought I used to think it was the opposite. And nope. Musicians, yeah, they're unsatisfied all the time. Yeah, that's correct. Anna Medina. Uh-huh. Corinne, I was not suggesting polygamy is cheating. I was saying this is why I started the conversation. Sometimes you say things and I'm like, did you listen to anything the fuck I said? I said at the beginning of this that going into things, if you tell someone like, hey, it's like this, then there's no cheating. But most people they attempt to be monogamous, but then they fucking just go fuck everything that moves, and they're not honest. Honesty, yeah, honesty and polygamy work. Honesty and monogamy work, but most people are not honest at all. So there is some sort of cheating that's involved. It just tends to go that way. Your ex is Sag and you're Scorpio. Yeah, you said Anna. You said you're Leo though. Are you you said you're Leo with Gemini Moon? Is that what you said? You value respect more than love. Do you value humor more than respect? And do you respect humor? Do you respect love? Do you love respect? Do you love humor? A lot of questions. On Aquarius, Aquarius ascendant. Corinne, you're trying to act smarter than you are. Happiness is absence of misery. Absence of misery is taken as happiness. And you're just saying words now, and none of it means anything. Uh, Corinne, I'm going to tell you something that you've been very dissatisfied, uneasy, unhappy, scared, fearful, anxious, and all the whole litany of things part and parcel is that's of your life. So you don't get to tell people how to. Well, it's this. You don't get to just repeat some fake, false, phony guru's words and just you don't need to do anything except for be. It just sounds corny. Like that's corny shit. So don't say that. That's not true. I've already established that, and everyone else has here too, and so have you. You don't just be like, well, today, if I did today, I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy. Yeah, keep that fake. That's called smiling depressives. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Corinne, and say you're a smiling depressive. I'm so sorry to tell you the truth, but you don't like the truth, huh? Yeah, it doesn't depend on the individual. You talking dumb shit, and I can see it. Yes. That's a fact. You've not experienced happiness since you came out the womb. You were like, "Hi, I'm a baby. I don't cry. I'm a baby. I'm never sad. I'm 5 years old. No one's ever hurt me. I know I'm 20. I know everything. I know how the world works. I'm a vegan and I know what happens. I'm happy." It sounds ridiculous. It does. That's why I let you know. But you know, you need to be told the truth sometime. The truth is, have a drink. Slow down. Slow down. You're too anxiety ridden, man. You gotta slow down, dude. I'm an hour in here and I still cannot get my TV to play the music I want to hear. I want to hear that funky music, white boy. Okay, if you're here to experience everything, don't tell people. Oh shit, we got the music. Yes, there it is. See that unhappiness that I just had for an hour. I just had I had an unhappiness for 1 hour. No, I mean I was having fun, but I wanted to listen to this music, and here we go. We're gonna find it right now. Um, hey guys, go look up this dude. Um, I'm not gonna play his song because I can't tell if it's gonna ruin. Like, let me ask you guys. Because I can just delete this. Or was this so far good enough where other people should hear this? Because if it is, I don't want to ruin the broadcast by playing somebody else's music. But if you guys want to, I'll play some music. Here, I'll just play my own music. Fuck that. Musicians, when you're mad, you gotta go with it. Exactly. A lot of people don't get that, man. You gotta just go with that. Here it is. Here, let's turn it down just a little bit. Here, let's go this way. Come join me. Here, don't worry, I'm back here, and we'll just put this over here. This is some of my music. Here you go. See, there's me. Check it out. We'll talk in a second. I need a second to go piss, anyways. Oh, it's that's happened again, huh? Well, there you go. So there's some of me music. There's some of my music. Um, anyways, so musicians. I feel like I've been to your channel before and listened to some of your music. Did you like that? Because if musicians is in the title, I feel like oh, here. And what I really appreciate is when I started playing music. When I started playing any music, there's like two or three people that leave, and I like that. I like that because they shouldn't be here to listen to me fucking talk, anyways. So here, this is some really interesting music here, and uh, check it out. Here it is. There. Yeah, in case y'all didn't know, I make music a little bit. Average space monkeys. Yeah, there you go. Here, have this. I played this last night, but you can have this. I really like this because if you ain't into shamanism or drumming, then you're not gonna understand. But um, here you go, and then we'll talk after this. But hopefully you guys like this. Do it. I said, do the damn thing. Okay, thank you 5G. Thank you. Ugh. I'll open the windows in a second and the curtains and the blinds and put the other. Come on. Just talk nice to it. Come on. You can do it. You come on, TV. You can do it. Thank you, musicians. This one you really like. I don't think you weren't here last night for this, so let's just try again. Let's. All right, here we go. Here, meditate with me. Give if everybody just says Om together. You don't have to do the Om Namah Shivaya, but you just say Om, and maybe this will work this time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There it is. All right, here it is, bitches. Open up your head right now. Let's just crack open this spot right here. Oh, are you serious? Hey, serious dog. Oh, please. I'm not going to play, but I'm going to tell you. There you go. Hey, David Mannion. How, how dare you do that? Uh, hey, Dave, we should probably now that no one can leave their constabulary. Well, not no one, but I'm gonna go to my house. I'm gonna go to my house a little later today and go grab a couple of my musical instruments, and we should somehow team up and make some music, and so people can listen to it somewhere. You can play your djembe, and I'll play some electrical music. Electrical. So maybe I'll get all the wires and cords from my Electribe, and or my groove box, and we'll jam up because I think I have everything to hook it up to this TV. But right now, this needs to. I'm gonna go back here. So here's some of my music. Here, have this one. Have this, and then I'll talk to you guys in 3 minutes and 55 seconds. This will work. I promise you. Well, I don't promise anything, but I think this will work. And then me and yeah, here we go. Let's see. Synchron. I, Here it is. There you go. Here you go. Yes. This has a few different elements in it. I think you guys will like this. You always need more cowbell. Come on. Oh, did you? Okay, maybe that's a little too much cowbell. Come on. The problem is that's a horse. It's not a cow. Yeah, David, let's do that. I'll take a little bit back to my crib a little bit. Give me like 2 hours, but here we'll fuck around for a second. Oh my goodness. See, that's some it's so good. Come on. Come on, horse. That's See, you're looking, see, the eye is right there, and there's his little hairdo, and there's his schnozzleberries, and he's, come on, guy, can you play this for me? Come on, little horsey, come on, little 5G, you can do this. Okay, maybe I gotta rewind it again. Come on. All right, I'm gonna have to do this. I'll try it one more time, because it gets really good in a second. Because I put some vocals behind it too. How dare you? How dare you make me wait? See, this is a kind of a build up for a decent song, not the greatest song, but oh no. Come on, network. Hey, and don't worry, because I think tomorrow I have a plug that goes into the wall that extends the range of the network in the building. So this will work tomorrow. Today, this is happening. Okay, we'll just go to a different song. Come on, let's go. But if I go back, okay, here, look at that. We can go backwards. Okay, there it is. Okay, there it is. Try it again. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. All right, I guess we'll just talk for a second as we wait for this. Ugh. Let me sit up here. We'll flip this around. And there's me. It's a Mario or Luigi or whatever you want it to be. But in the interim, what's up, y'all? Let me scroll through your comments and say hello. There's my general hello. I can do it twice. Fuck else. I mean, people would enjoy that. But I'm not enjoying how this is not working the way I need it to right now. Oh, here, try this one. This one might be good. Well, maybe I open up Windows. Maybe that will work. Do you think I'll get extra network capacity if I open up the curtains of the window? I think the only reason I don't want to do that because if I do that, the dog's gonna want to wake up and go and sniff out the window. But let's try it anyways. Let's see. Is this gonna help? Will this help the general state of things? I don't know. People are still driving around and having fun in the streets, so I don't know. Let's see. Come on, YouTube. You can do this. And you guys can feel free to talk if you want to. Remember that song? What's it? Hey, talk if you want to. How's it go? Yeah, you guys don't get that right now because YouTube is giving. See, I think my brain might even be connected somewhat to the 78,276 G network, and if the 5G network ain't working, I don't know. It's frying my brain. Not really. I can still talk. Okay. Well, you guys get no YouTube right now. Just gonna turn this off and we'll turn it back on in a second. And you guys will get original music from me and David Mannion later today. But for now, you get to hear this beautiful sound of the harmonics of my voice. That's what you get for now. The only way I'll speak though is if somebody says something because I don't know what we're talking about right now. We were listening to music, so I kind of got focused on. Oh, here we go. What's up, Matthew? Let me see what you said here. A screen magnifier. What is that? Is that like where it's like so you got the little 4x3 screen and then it just it makes yeah. I know, yeah. That might be helpful for this because I don't need. I mean, this TV here. See this. For anybody who doesn't know, this right here, I'm using a network that is like out there. This TV, I'm using the internet connection of the building, and this because people are obviously my capacity to put YouTube on. Frustrating. Could you imagine if what if that was the thing? What if your job, okay, so your job tells you you can work remotely from your house and your network your computer system doesn't work. Like how are you supposed to do your job? How can you even do that? Like right now, my job is to give you guys high quality music or just my voice, which is you know obviously extremely high quality. It's like it's like hi-fi, high five. Psh. This is not going to work right now, I'm really frustrated with that. Okay, well, for whoever's here, I'm gonna give this one more go at turning the TV back on and playing some more music. And if that doesn't work, what I'm going to probably do is eat a snack, take the dog out, and then go grab my computer systems, bring them back here, and make some music for you guys in a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what we got. Last chance for you to work, YouTube. It's right there. It's all of the control is right there in my hand. And how much control do I have over whether this will work or not? YouTube. Bang. Okay. And still not working. All right, check it out, little chickadees and friends. Check it out, y'all. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this broadcast and conversation weirdness and whatever. But I'm gonna go do a couple things, take care of some errands. I don't know who Aaron is, but it's funny people say errands, but they're errands. Very similar sounding words, but you spell them completely different. Aaron or Erin or Errands, and but when someone speaks them, they sound a little different. So I'm gonna take care of those things either way, whatever they are, and I'll be back momentarily. What's it? 10:30 now. So let's. I'll see you guys like a little past noon, and we'll make some music and maybe David Mannion because it will be about 6:30 where he is, so he should be done doing whatever he's doing, and he will be about two German beers in, and I will be hopefully have some music set up in here, and we'll hang out. Y'all do cool things and come back and join me in like 2 hours or so. Bye.